But let's, of course, start with this information that has just come in from the United States of America, where the country's Supreme Court has now reportedly limited the powers of the lower court judges in limiting Donald Trump's orders with respect to birthright citizenship. Now, the top court has ordered the lower court judges to reconsider the scope of their injunctions, blocking Trump's executive order to restrict birthright citizenship. Now, the order is a major legal win for Donald Trump's administration, which has for months struggled to implement the president's policy changes due to orders from the court to halt the enforcement of Trump's executive orders. Now, the president has repeatedly claimed that the courts are overstepping their power by handing down nationwide orders that have temporarily blocked some of his policies, including the birthright order. However, Supreme Court justices have also signaled that the president's controversial plan to effectively end birthright citizenship may never be enforced. All right, now getting us more details on this, we're joined on this broadcast by our correspondent Susan Tehrani, who's joining us live from New York. Susan, help us make sense of what this order by the US Supreme Court is, because this is clearly a clash between the executive and the judiciary that is playing out.
Right. Well, we are trying to get a better understanding about what exactly this birthright citizenship indicates, but it does appear that this is a win for the Trump administration as of now. The issue of birthright was very important in the Republican framework and in his doctrine about basically parents coming here without being citizens and then delivering a baby in an American hospital and then automatically that child becoming a U.S. citizen. So now we are at this crossroads and we'll have to see, whether or not how different states and federal judges are going to react. But I think the dissent was really interesting because it said that what is the difference at this point? Will there be some kind of difference if a child of German parents, for example, comes to the United States and gives birth, or a child of Mexican origin comes to the United States? So there are these really fine prints and fine notes that need to be adhered to. But nonetheless, we'll get a better understanding as we read through this order and find out more. Yes.
That indeed is true. This order has just come in. Thank you very much indeed, Susan Tehrani, for joining us and getting us all those details. This, of course, is going to be such a crucial issue in terms of how the Trump administration functions. Thank you very much for joining us from New York there.